If you have a pergola, a slider canopy, then you want to protect it and preserve it through the different seasons. Watch us, join us, and you'll see how we have done that. And so this is something we've talked about doing for the last several years.
Technology, what a mess. Okay guys, we are done.
You are done.
I thought we were done.
I didn't do a lot. I filmed.
I gotta pick up my mess, but
yeah,
you know, other than that, it's done. We just see how things should look or how they should go, and that's what we roll with. And
so this is something we've talked about doing for the last several years, and y'all saw us this summer, you know, the video, if you haven't seen it. We put the canopies, the fabric back on. Normally we take it off every winter and we put them back on, and that helps, you know, the longevity of it.
Yep. Lovely day in the neighborhood. We're going to put this white plastic corrugated paneling up, and we're going to do that so that we don't have to take these curtains down and store them over the winter. We're hoping that's going to work, but we're going to find out. So first thing I've got to do is I've got to mark and cut out so that the roof will fall, so it'll set down on here flush. First thing I got to do is mark.
Okay. Yeah, wherever it needs to go.
And we'll see how well this, if I can.
The lighting is, we are on the bright side of the house today.
Cleaner holes than that before, but the curled lip, I'm doing that down.
Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like it fits. Okay, he said we're going to try this one. Goodness.
I don't know which is better.
Get on top. We've been wanting to try this, and these panels were super inexpensive at one of the box stores. Just shy of $17 for the 8-foot, and so we bought that. None of the foots came out correct for these braces up here to land out evenly on these braces, so it is what it is. We did find the other box stores that they were double the price. So be sure, if you want to try this, check around. Check the big box stores and see what they are running. This is called Pal Roof.
Don't buy these if you're going to walk on them. They're not strong enough for that. If you've watched any of our past videos, I do not like the Milwaukee tape measure. But this little guy, this little guy right here, is the deal. Flat braid, Phillips, or nut driver. Then close that up. It's all nice and compact. Press the little black button there.
Oh, now that is cool. I didn't know that.
Got a razor blade, got a stripper section right there. And then to close it, just push the little black button. These are cool.
So skip the Milwaukee
tape
measure and get you one of those instead. Okay, time to cut another one. Woo. There we go. Settled in. There we go. Spider web. Oh, we had a bird nest.
And
wow.
And the mice have been in there.
Oh my goodness. It was right up there. Ooh. I don't like touching that, but let's... Oh my, that's strong. That's strong. There we go, got it. Got it. Woo.
Now it's time for glue and screws. But I did make a boo-boo right here.
Uh-oh. Now that's gray.
What's up here?
We'll make it small.
The screw is gray.
Small. Okay. Can't see it. I had a little spider hanging from my arm, and then my hand, and then the camera. I'm real happy with it. It wasn't super complicated. It was just a matter of kind of tedious just getting all the screws in.
Yeah.
I don't think it was any more difficult, not that it's difficult, but to take these canopies down, all the screws and all of that. So,
and hoping you don't lose a screw in the process.
Yeah. And this is a one-time thing. So we'll see how it holds up this winter. And we'll also be able to tell how well the canopies hold up. And so while he's doing that, we're also going to bring a hook down so we can hook them and the wind is not going to move because the wind
will open and close them.
The wind does blow them. So, but if this saves us from having to take the material, the canopy itself, up and down, and normally we store it in plastic, y'all saw, and we put it in the shop. The shop does have the possibility for mice and stuff through the winter because our shop is not mouse proof. So you know, there's a little bit of risk involved wherever we store them. So I think this is going to work, but we will see. But I think this could be a good solution. And there's lots of things you can use besides this corrugated plastic. They've got some flat plastics and stuff. Those were more expensive that we saw.
Yeah, and we went with the white so that it wouldn't let the UV lights through to deteriorate.
Yeah, and I went with the white because I wanted it to blend in with the frame. So the existing frame and the trim on the house.
I don't know if I said it earlier when we were doing this, but if for some reason this material ever does
Give out?
Get
holes or something?
We can take all that down and we can just go ahead and cover this whole thing with these plastic panels.
Because truthfully, in the summer, we keep them open the whole time because it is so hot over here. Trying to scoop the leaves out of the pool with a pole that's slightly short.
It'd be nice if this water hose wasn't pulling me back.
Hey y'all, the battery died on us on the previous clip, so it is a few days later, and I think what we were saying is that we were talking about we wouldn't mind necessarily covering both of these pergolas all the way if we needed to in the future. If something happens with the pergola, the canopy material right here, that's always an option, is to just cover the whole pergola frames with a solid cover. For now, we wanted to preserve and protect this fabric as long as possible because we really like the sliding effect of the canopies. So this is what we're going to do for now. Let us know if you guys have come up with any ways to maybe try to store or protect your canopies through the off season. This is just what we've been thinking about for a while. I think it's going to work. We will definitely, guys, keep you updated on that one. Thanks for joining us, and we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So we will see you guys on the next one.